What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here, not at the House of Masks. I'm actually in New Jersey, and wow, what a terrible place to be trapped because of the weather. Listen, guys, no offense if you live here. This just happens to be probably the worst place I've ever been to in my life. So I don't know how you guys do it. Mad respect, mad props, because I don't understand it. Except for Philly. Philly is pretty bad. It might be worse than Jersey. I always say when I get home to all my friends in Ohio that if you want to miss Ohio, go to New Jersey, and if you want to miss New Jersey, go to Philadelphia.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
These are just totally different worlds out here. But anyways, I am trapped here because of the weather. I was actually supposed to leave to go back to Ohio today, but the weather is so bad. Apparently, we've got some crazy ice, sleet, insane hailstorm or something, and nobody wants me to drive 9 hours back to Ohio. So I decided to stay here for an extra 2 days, and I really don't have anything to do. So I decided to start looking up some costume shops and maybe try to go visit those, which is what we are going to do today. Today we are going to a shop called Fun Ghoul Costumes, which kind of sounds like a fungal infection. Like if I put one of these costumes on, I'm just gonna start growing mushrooms. But it's actually Fun Ghoul, like ghoul. Ooh, it's a fun ghoul. But first we've got to get some nourishment in my stomach, and by nourishment I mean McDonald's, because that's like one of the only restaurants around here that I recognize. And luckily for me, this McDonald's serves breakfast all day long, so I'm stoked. Breakfast sandwiches for the win. Now, with that being said, let's get this show on the road. Thank you.
Thank you.
And P.S., yes, we are recording on the phone today because it's the only thing that I have. I didn't bring my camera to Jersey. I normally don't bring my camera to Jersey. And even if I did, I don't have like a laptop or anything that I could edit that footage on. So we're going back to 2016 House of Masks, shooting and editing on my iPhone with iMovie. Oh my God. All right, first of all, I promise this isn't just a McDonald's vlog. Second of all, I don't want to hear you guys trash talk McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. These are good damn breakfast sandwiches, all right? And third of all, you know what? Having a bad day. It happens. But look, I'm out here trying to make it positive. I'm gonna go to this costume shop. This might be the first ever February Halloween hunting that we've ever done. If you want to consider it that, I don't know. Not really like a thrift store episode. But we are going to a costume shop looking for maskies. And also, you know what else? I'm going to see Jackass tonight. And it's an early premiere, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It's going to be a good day. Make it a good day. Now, let's hit the road. Tell me how I call this place before I leave. And I talk to the nicest lady ever. And I say, hey, I'm just making sure you guys are open. And she says, yeah, we're here 10 to 5. It says 10 to 5. Somehow they're closed. 12:40 and they're closed. Maybe they're on lunch. I don't know. We'll give it 20 minutes and see what happens.
20 minutes later.
take them. And then how much for this entire box of skulls?
One of your favorite items that you bought at like these mom and pop. I can like pull some out if you want to take some videos of it. We have catalog books of like photos of what we do have. But technically we're not allowed to have you in the back.
Yeah.
All the costumes are.
No, that's fine.
This just gives you an idea.
What the fuck? I'd say that was worth it. Holy shit, I just got a box full of fucking terrible skulls. Wow, I'm really glad that somebody that really likes Halloween 4 and collects that type of thing has never been in there to see that. It was just laying on the ground, and at first I thought there was only like 3 or 4 on top of a box of other Halloween stuff, but the entire box is full of hang for freak skulls from Halloween 4, which I absolutely love. Definitely one of my favorite Halloween 4 collectibles. Wow, super, super rad. I also got an adult space helmet, which I wasn't gonna buy, but it was only 15 bucks. And it's something to commemorate the visit. And I got an Easter Unlimited skull as used by Sid Wilson during Iowa. So I'd say that was pretty successful. Very happy with that, for sure. I guess we willed that one into the world. How do you have a better Halloween hunting in February than you really had all of October or the Halloween season in general? Kind of weird, but I'm definitely not complaining. At least I can leave Jersey with something cool and a lot of something cool. I got a lot of those skulls. I don't even know how many's in there, but she only charged me for 20. Guarantee there's more than 20 in there for sure. Well, now I don't know what to do with myself. It was a little smaller than I expected, so there wasn't a whole lot to film, and they really didn't have any masks in there, so it just kind of cut down the filming of that portion. But I'm gonna stop in a parking lot somewhere, try to regroup, and see if there's anything else cool that we can go check out while we're in the area. Maybe some sort of pop culture, video game, movie store or something, I don't know. I will hop on Google, check it out, and we will go from there. Couldn't find anything to do, but I passed this tattoo shop and I'll just get tattooed, I guess. And remember this cracked open on me? Yeah. All right, well, hell yeah, that seems like a day well spent. Not only did we find a really cool costume shop, but we were able to score a lot of very cool goodies, which I will show you here after this little clip. But I randomly walked into a very, very nice tattoo shop, got lucky enough to get a walk-in, got a good tattoo out of it, and met a bunch of really cool artists. That shop was actually really sweet. They had a lot of horror stuff, which I showed. But then as I was leaving, I noticed that they literally had an entire back room wall full of masks, like nice ass masks, full on displayed. And I didn't record it for some reason because I'm an idiot and not a professional YouTuber. But yeah, shout out to them. Now let's drive home and I will show you guys these scores. And then it's time for Jackass Forever. All right, guys, we are finally home. Are you ready to take a real good look at all of the items that we scored today? I know that I am. So without further ado, we will start with probably the least important, but still a fun little score. We have an adult space helmet. And really the only reason I bought this is because it was cheap and it was the first one that I've seen in the wild. So it is a cool little novelty piece to pick up. Just something funny and cool to find in the wild, even though it's not an actual youth space helmet. This is the adult version, so it's not exactly the same as Craig Jones, but it was still a nice little pickup and something cool to see. They had 2 of them. One of them was in their little side rental shop, so if there's anybody in the Rutherford, New Jersey area that wants to go grab that, it's probably only 15 bucks as well. Go to Fun Ghoul in Rutherford, New Jersey and check it out. The second item that I got is this Easter Unlimited skull, and this is actually my second copy. I got one of these way back before I ever even started doing the Halloween hunting series from a thrift store in my town, and now I have this second copy here. And oddly enough, while I was in bed the other night, just before going to sleep, I was checking Facebook Marketplace and I found another one. So I actually ordered that before I went out and found this one in the wild today. Both of them were super cheap. I think that the one on Facebook Marketplace was 15 bucks. This one was 17. Just cool little pieces to add to the Slipknot collection because, as I mentioned earlier, these were used by Sid Wilson during the Iowa era. he would stick his mask over this, so it would be like the skull was wearing his mask, and he would come out on stage and walk all weird with the skull and mask combo. And sometimes this would just sit on his turntables as a decorative piece. So yeah, I've got 3 of these now. They are all the correct color. I don't know why, but I've never stumbled across one of these in a different color, but I do know that they make like green ones and glow-in-the-dark ones. Hell, this one might even glow in the dark. I've never actually tested that out, but they do make them in a variety of colors, and I've just always gotten lucky and found them in the bone color, which is the exact same type that Sid Wilson used. So that's cool as well. Stoked on that. But the real big deal score here that I'm very excited about is endless amounts of hang for freet horrible skulls. I cannot believe I turned around and saw a giant box of these, and a lot of people are probably watching this and thinking, what is so special about these skulls? And these are actually extremely rare. So rare, in fact, that I've only ever seen 2 of them, and I own both of them. Now, I'm sure that there are other H4 collectors out there, or Halloween collectors in general, that have a nice little Vincent's drugstore scene set up, and they probably have these, but I haven't seen them. I know of 2 of them, and I own both of them, and now I own a massive box full. And like I said, these are extremely rare, and she only charged me for 20 of them at full price, which was $4.98 a piece. But I know for a fact that there's more than 20 in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and count them and see how many we've got, and I will be back in just a second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
So I guess I got 7 for free. All right, so 27 of these bad boys. Now, I do plan to set aside some for myself just to have in the future, but I mostly bought this entire box because it was so cool to see them all. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would turn around and find a box of almost 30 hang for freet horrible skulls, these cool ass old pieces. And I do plan to give plenty of these away to my fellow Halloween mask collecting friends, especially the people that I know that are passionate about H4, just different friends of mine that collect Meyer stuff. And then I'll probably throw some up just in the Halloween groups to see if there's any interest and see if I can recoup my funds from buying all of them. But yeah, they're just these cool, old, weird, cheap, cheesy Halloween decorations of a skull with kind of some long hair on the side. Oh, I can't wait to finally take one of these out of the package. I have enough now that I can take one out of the package. They are seen in the package in the film Halloween 4, 1988, and that just goes to show how old these are, and these things look like they just came out of production. They are absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong with any of the tags. This really is just a very, very cool score, and I hope that some of the people out there watching this can appreciate this. I know that not everybody's gonna get it. They're gonna wonder why I am so ecstatic over a weird, creepy, cheesy old toy from 1988 at least. I'm not sure when they actually came out, but it had to be at least 1988. So they're pretty old, and these are new, old, dead stock, and yeah, super, super pumped with that. So, 27 hang for freet horrible skulls. What the fuck does hang for freet mean? I don't know. We've been trying to figure that out forever. It's obviously a typo because freet isn't a word. And if it is, then feel free to correct me in the comments, but I've Googled it plenty of times trying to figure out exactly what that means, and I can't figure it out. So, Halloween hunting in February, success, super stoked. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. It was a great day. And now I wait till Jersey gets home so we can go watch Jackass Forever. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I'm not able to do the patron stuff on the end of this video. And I'm sorry if the editing and the filming was a little less crystal clear than normal. I am doing everything on my phone, as I mentioned at the start of this video. But thank you guys for bearing with me. Really, really appreciate it, and really do hope that you enjoyed it. And that is it for today's video. So, until next time, this has been AJ Good here, not at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to Halloween hunting all year round. And we will see you guys in the next one.